Howdy folks, glad to see you again. Today we're going to start with making us some tater soup. Nothing beats a good potato soup when it's frigid ass cold outside. So first step, you're going to need potatoes. The more potatoes you have, the more potato soup you're going to have. I usually hit them little 5-pound bags. I'll hit all but about 4 or 5 of them. I'll go ahead and peel them up. I'll go ahead and, take care of business. I'm not going to give you a class on how to peel potatoes. If you don't know how to peel potatoes yet, the best recipe I can give you is open up a can of Campbell's soup. Next thing we're going to need is turkey bacon. Dear, do we have the turkey? No. Okay, well, we don't have turkey bacon. Shit. What we're going to use is let's see, turkey bacon is like ham, or turkey bacon is like bacon. Bacon is ham. I got ham, it's after Christmas. We're going to use ham instead. Let's go play. All right, so we got our taters chopped up. Next up is this here onion. And again, I'm not giving you a class on how to cut an onion. Although I will tell you, chewing gum will keep you from crying while you're cutting up an onion. I don't have any gum, but then again, I'm old and I don't have any tears anymore. I hang on. One chopped up onion. Now we're going to take this here bad boy and add him to the taters. Now, this day, a lot of this is modified because I'm not using bacon and I got to make a few substitutes. And always remember when you're doing substitutes for stuff because you ain't got it or you just don't want it, always make sure it's easier to add not enough and have to add more than to add a bunch and be screwed. Let's get this thing business going. Next step is, I believe, time to add the stock. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is add the chicken stock, and then we're going to, oh, shit. Well, what do you know about that? Vegetable broth. That don't look like chicken broth. Shit. Well, vegetable, chicken. Let's see what we can do for modification. All right, let's dump all this in here. And you're going to want to submerge it, or at least be close. So, we used vegetable broth instead of chicken broth. Well, that's beef. Hell, we all kinds of messed up. Hang on. And as I said, chicken. Polo. By the way, I love the quinoa. And remember, it's always better to add not enough and have to hit it with more than to add too much and you're screwed. We're going to mix all that together in a nice pile. And then we'll come back and we'll take a look and see what's the next thing we got to do. And pray to God we got enough and we have whatever the hell we need. So we got no bacon, but we got a boat ton of ham. Why? Because it's post-Christmas. So we're going to take this ham, and we're going to drop the ham in there. This is such a fun, easy job. Do-do-do. All right, dumping all that shit in there. And that looks like a winner right there. We're going to mix all that together real quick. Put some heat to it. I'm going to go with some low heat. Well, we're going to crank it up hot. Nah, keep it low and easy. I haven't had enough coffee yet to play around. All right. We got that. And the next thing we're going to use is some salt and pepper. Now, there's no way I can run this with both hands, so we're just going to have to tell you, season it to taste. That means actually kind of taste it and go, dang, that's not salty enough. I'd like a little more salt. And then keep going until you go, ooh, that's perfect. It ain't hard. Hang on. All right, season to taste, salt and pepper. Put the lid on this bad boy. Let her simmer until she's all kinds of mushy, and then we'll go from there. Back in a few. Let's see what we get. Next step. Add it to your potatoes. Alright, so we got all that mixed together now. We've added that potatoes. And lo and behold, we're starting to get that nice creamy looking potato soup thing going on. My potatoes have been pretty much mushed up and everything, but we're gonna show you good old potato masher. Bring it in there and just keep smacking the crap out of it until it's nice and crunched up. Usually I would probably take it to a blender, but I got nice big old chunks of ham in there that I want to keep intact, so we're going to skip that. Now I know y'all are guessing and wondering, what's next? What's next? Well, I done whisked it up. So it's smooth, but there's still a few chunks, you know. As you can see, there's still a few minor little chunks, but I don't think that's going to be a bad thing. So what's next? Cream cheese. One of the most wonderful secrets of any of the cheeses in the world. It does miracles. You put that in there, we're going to mix that thing in until it completely dissolves. Now, just keep stirring it. I got it on low heat so that we get the dissolve going on. And the last thing we're going to need is cheese. Yes, I know. Not for the lactose intolerant. So we're going to add however many cups is in there. And mix it all in together. You're going to get this great cheesy potato soup when you're all done. And like I've said, it's okay to substitute stuff if you don't have it or if you're not going to make your way to the store. But I always follow the recipe 100% the first time I do something. Reason being is it sets the standard for how it needs to taste. You try it, you eat it as the directions say, and then you can tweak it. Well, this would be a little better with garlic. This would be a little better with oregano or some thyme or something like that. That way you know the basics and how to tweak. If you don't follow the directions the first time, you don't know the basics. So we got this all melting out and looking all kinds of pretty. And I think we're pretty much done. But as you can see, oh my goodness, it's nice and thick. I think I know what I'm having for lunch. My wife likes when I take this and when I'm finished with it, I will put it in a Ziploc, put them in Ziploc baggies, little tiny Ziploc baggies, and perfect one size to have for lunch. All you do is pull the Ziploc baggie out, empty it out into a saucepan, or go to town, or dump it into a bowl and pop it in the microwave real quick. You got a homemade potato soup on tap whenever you need it. So we're going to finish stirring this up and getting it smooth, and then we'll go ahead and see if it's edible. And the proof that it is edible, we went ahead and got us a little dinky bowl of it. It's very thick, very creamy. Yeah, that hit the spot. This is the perfect shit for a nice cold day. And then you, of course, whatever's left over, bag it into Ziplocs, push all the air out of the Ziplocs, and then go ahead and pop them in the freezer, and you can use them anytime you want. Enjoy, folks. Hit save, hit like, do whatever you're going to do. Pass the word on to your friends. Y'all take care. And after reviewing, my stupid self has gone ahead and forgot to video one part, but I took a picture of it. The white liquid you're seeing me pour in there, that's actually evaporated milk, 1 can of evaporated milk, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Helps to thicken it up, helps to make it nicer. I do apologize. I'm not a professional at this. We'll get it right one of these days.